Should you eat fruit in the morning? Can you eat fruit after meals? Is fruit good for weight loss? And is fruit juice really better than whole fruit? Welcome to Aharveda, a unique blend of Ayurvedic wisdom and modern nutrition. Let us understand fruit not just as calories and nutrients, but through the lens of digestion, individuality, and Ayurvedic wisdom, and understand when, how, and how much fruit is best for you. Fruits can be wonderful foods for immunity, vitality, and longevity. They provide us with fiber, vitamins, minerals, polyphenols, and antioxidants. But fruits also have qualities we need to understand. From an Ayurvedic perspective, fruits are generally cooling, sweet, and moist, and depending on the fruit, they can be relatively heavy and difficult to digest when eaten in excess or at the wrong time. And that is why timing matters. I generally recommend fruit mid-morning or mid-afternoon, preferably as a separate snack rather than immediately after a heavy meal. I also prefer most people to finish their fruit by around 5 p.m., particularly if they have slower digestion and they might have bloating or heaviness and they find fruit does not suit them later in the day. Why? Because fruits naturally contain sugars, including fructose. Unlike glucose, which can be utilized by many tissues in the body, fructose is predominantly burnt or metabolized by the liver. Excess intake of this concentrated fructose is an additional burden for the liver. And our metabolism is also influenced by the timing and quantity of what we eat. So, whenever possible, consume fruit when you're active, awake, and able to digest it comfortably. Large portions of fruit, juices, and concentrated fruit preparations can increase your sugar intake and calorie intake as well. And what about whole fruit or juice? A common question. Whole fruit is the better choice because it comes with fiber. Nature has packaged fruit with fiber, water, and micronutrients and antioxidants. This is a sattvic package of nourishment and vitality. So let's respect that. When you make juice from several fruits, such as oranges, you can very easily consume the equivalent of multiple fruits in one glass. You don't want to do that. You're consuming the fruits much faster with far less chewing and usually much less fiber. So whenever possible, eat your fruit, don't drink it. And what about a huge fruit salad? It's common these days. More fruit is not necessarily better. You don't need 6 or 7 different fruits mixed together in one bowl. From an Ayurvedic perspective, excessive mixing can make a meal more complex and they may not suit someone with weaker digestion. And when digestion is compromised, we don't want to unnecessarily burden Agni. So keep it simple. 1 or 2 servings at a time is usually plenty. And give your fruit enough time to digest well. This is one reason I prefer mid-morning or mid-afternoon fruit rather than piling it onto an already heavy meal. And which fruits are better for which health goals? For weight management, let's be clear. No fruit is a clear fat burner. For weight management, choose fruits that are fiber-rich, relatively lower in energy density, and wherever appropriate, have more astringent qualities. Think about berries, guava, pears, apples, and kiwis. Banana, mango, and grapes and dates are not bad fruits, but they don't suit your weight reduction goals because they're very sweet and they're energy dense and they can be easily overconsumed. They have their own nutritional benefits and Ayurvedic benefits as well, but not for weight loss. And which fruits are better for digestion and bowel movements? Think about kiwi, papaya, pear, prunes, and figs. For diabetes and insulin resistance, the number 1 fruit is guava. And avoid fruit juices and try to have fruits like berries, apples, pears, and dragon fruit. For blood pressure, potassium-rich fruits such as kiwi, orange, banana, melon are really good as a part of a balanced diet. For skin health, amla is the best, followed by guava, citrus, berries because of their vitamin C and antioxidant content. From an Ayurvedic perspective, arthritis is commonly associated with vata aggravation, so appropriately chosen sweet, ripe, and nourishing fruits may be more suitable for a vata predominant individual. Think of fruits such as ripe papaya and, depending on the individual tolerance, ripe pineapple is also good. But remember, arthritis has many causes, so the diet should always be individualized. Let us look at fruits according to Prakriti now. Prakriti is your body composition. So Vata Prakriti, characterized by dryness, coldness, and lightness, sweeter, ripe, and juicy fruits may be more suitable for that. Think about banana, papaya, oranges, avocado, mangoes, grapes, and figs, according to individual digestion levels, of course. For pitta, cooling, refreshing, and naturally sweet fruits such as sweet grapes, pears, melons, pomegranates may be more suitable. Very sour fruits may aggravate pitta or fire in some individuals. For kapha, lighter, less sweet, and more astringent fruits such as berries, pomegranate, apple, and pear may be more preferable. But remember, prakriti or body composition is not a rigid food chart. Your agni, your season, the current state of health, age, everything matters. And what about fruit combinations? Ayurveda gives us the concept of viruddha ahara, the food incompatibility. So I don't recommend combining fruit with everything else, especially dairy. A classic example of sour fruits such as citrus fruits with milk is often considered as an incompatible combination. You don't want to have fruit immediately after a heavy meal, particularly when you have it with dairy or heavy foods. That combination causes heaviness and digestive discomfort. And with fruit, simplicity is often best. Don't overcomplicate it. Fresh fruit does not need 10 ingredients, 3 superfoods, and a complicated recipe to make it healthy. So remember this simple acronym that I have created. F for fresh, choose fresh fruit whenever possible. R for ripe, eat fruit at the right stage of ripeness. U for unprocessed, prefer whole fruit over juices and highly processed and preserved fruit preparations. I for individual, choose according to your prakriti, agni, health individual needs. And T for timing, mid-morning or mid-afternoon is generally my preferred window. And S for seasonal, choose fruits that are naturally available in the season. So remember, fruits, Fruits, fresh, ripe, unprocessed, individual, timing, and seasonal. And if you're trying to manage your weight, blood sugar, or digestion, don't ask only which fruit is healthiest. Ask which fruit is right for me, in what quantity, at what time, and in what combination. Because there is no one-size-fits-all approach to nutrition, and that is the essence of Aharaveda. Bringing together Ayurvedic wisdom and modern nutrition to help you make food choices that are right for your body, your digestion, and your health goals. If you'd like to understand which fruits, portions, combinations, and eating patterns are best suited to your individual needs, get in touch with me. Let's explore the best possible options to help you manage your health better with the right food, the right approach, and the right guidance. This is Aharaveda, where Ayurvedic wisdom meets modern nutrition and where your health comes first. I'll see you in the next one.